Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Ollie Games and welcome to possibly my favorite video that I'm ever going to be making on the channel. I don't know, that might be a little bit of an overstatement, but oh my gosh. I'm so excited to show you guys this world. I've been looking for it forever, literally years I've been trying to find it. And just the other day, I was going through my desk, I found this USB, I plugged it in, and sure enough, it had a backup of all of my old Minecraft worlds. And this was one of the very first ones that I ever did. It's like the first city that I ever tried to build in Minecraft, and I am super excited to show it to you guys today. Fair warning, if you guys see anything blanked out on the screen, that will be because I'm covering up something. Maybe there's some names or whatnot that had to be covered up in this video. So because it is a pretty old world now, I know what's on here. So just beware of that. But otherwise, I mean, we got a pretty good spot to start here, and I'm very excited. So you guys can see that I got these goofy little roads in here. We're actually standing in front of the first build that I ever did in this world, and possibly one of the first Minecraft builds I ever did, period. Over here, we got a ton of spelling errors for sale, $300,000. Very cheap sale price. Need money? Trade in your Simons and Precious. Is that actually how you spell precious? No, it's not. Ors, I don't think. To the bank to get money in return. So yeah, I mean, this is first little office tower here. This is going to be good fun. I have brought this world in the new 1.14 update, or 1.13, sorry, I believe is what we're in right now. So it's not exactly the same as one I was playing on. I think I played on this in 1.6 maybe was the last update that I did to this world, but I could be wrong about that. Anyway, from up and above, you guys can kind of see where we're going to be going with this. It's a pretty cool world, and I think we should just start right here where I started, in the middle of everything. And so the first thing over here, we've got this nice little store. I don't know what was going on here. $10 per glass per stack, $100 per stack. I don't know. Just a bunch of crazy stuff in there. And this is kind of like the main little, I won't call it the downtown because it's not. The downtown's over there. But this is like the main little landing position, or like the spawn area, almost you could say. This was a cool little build. I remember this one. Rent a lock, or is it rent a lock? Yeah, rent a lock. This was the whole idea here, was these were just like apartments people could rent. Pretty cool, actually. I just love the community feeling of this world. I had multiple people playing on it with me, so not all these builds were by me, but I think most of them were, most like my other cities. But this was like a kind of a community world in the sense. You know, I had tons of guys on here just hanging out with me. E-Boy Groceries, there's no Z's there. I don't know why, but anyway, there's like a little grocery store, and you could, I guess, press the buttons. Oh, are these all stocked? That's hilarious. No way. Yeah, I just totally love the community feeling. We all played in survival, even though it was building creative. We kind of tried to play the world in survival. Again, much like what I'm trying to do now with building a proper economy. This was kind of my first attempt at it back then. We've got this weird little statue here. I don't want to show you, but I know this lover does something. I don't know why. Puts dirt out. I guess we thought that was funny, like whenever this was, probably 4 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I don't know. It was a while ago, but that does that for some reason. I had to show it just because it's something that I added there. This is supposed to be like some sort of like cobblestone monument or something. Why is it raining? That's not fun. Anyway, down this street a little bit more, we've got two kind of larger builds I was supposed to finish but never did. This is the amusement park over here. We've got kind of a couple of rides here and whatnot. Some pretty boring stuff. I don't even know what this one is. It goes down to like under the ground, and like, I don't know. I don't know why I thought this would be a cool ride. But anyway, those were a couple over there. And then if we come over here, we have like the petting zoo area. I just love this world because it didn't matter, you know, in terms of aesthetics, what everything looked like. It didn't really care. It was kind of just random stuff too. Like, I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, we had a little like petting zoo or some sort of zoo over here, which was very cool. Look at the little bat exhibit in here. I mean, this is awesome. I just sort of place things everywhere based on what I've seen in real life and whatnot. And that's basically what this world was. If you come down here, I think we got some squids and whatnot. Now they do have horses in here, so this is after the horse update. That was probably the latest update that I played in, which I believe was 1.6. Yeah, anyway, down here we have like a little build off that I actually did, where we were kind of faced with I think a 30-minute timer, and we had to build a little building. And this was one of my buddies' builds, and that was mine or something. I don't remember exactly, but this was supposed to be some sort of monument, and then we just decided to leave them here because why not? So that was basically that street. I'm gonna head over to this street now and look at some of the stuff over here. This was the Redstone Academy School. Yeah, that's right. We had a bunch of seats in here and a couple different redstone contraptions and whatnot that I thought were kind of cool at the time, which now I look back and say, what the heck was I doing? This was like the little piston door that we had set up to get in and out. I don't know what's up here. Looks like there's a little balcony up here. But yeah, it was just supposed to be like a fun little thing. By the way, let me just mention that I haven't even changed this inventory since I spawned in the world. So this was everything that I left with, an E-Boy's sword and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, like, I really haven't changed anything. Next up in this building, guys, was the lottery. I can't look behind me because, again, it's got some names and whatnot, but I believe there was like tickets for sale. Yeah, it's like Edo 678 was the name of the lottery. Basically, down here in this pit was where we would like drop the tickets and we figure out which one was the winning ticket or whatnot. And it was good fun. I got all the winnings on the wall behind me, but again, I can't show it to you guys. But yeah, that was a very cool build. I say cool very loosely. I mean, these were just more fun projects than cool builds. I mean, it's an iron box. There's not much to it. But everything in this world has a story and a purpose, which is, I think, the coolest thing about it. Everything was, built for a purpose. We were like, hey, we need a lottery. Hey, we need a whatever. This was cool. This was a paintball stadium. It just makes the city feel way more lively too, right? When everything actually has a purpose and it's meant to be there, and it just creates this really cool community aspect. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a paintball arena. We had different like setups on each side and whatnot, which I think were pretty cool. Okay, if we head out of here, we had some beds you could spawn in, and I guess this is where you could like get paintball guns or whatever, and you could buy them and name them and whatnot. Anyway, let's head back out here. This is actually a pretty big world. In here we have a little store and whatnot. We've got like potions, I guess, is what was sold here, and the pay here section, and I don't even know. Anyway, believe it or not, I believe this was the last thing that I ever built on this world. This whole whatever plaza, I guess. I don't know why I stopped playing the world, to be honest. I think maybe I just wanted to start something new and better, or maybe it was because I just switched to a new computer at the time and just wanted to start with a fresh world, or was too lazy to download this, or didn't know how. So anyway, that's I guess why I changed. I don't actually know the proper answer though. And here I have no idea what this is. I don't remember, but it's probably something pretty cool. Well, you know what? I think this was just somebody's house. Yeah, I don't know whose house this was. I don't remember. It's not labeled, but I think that was just someone's house. This was another person's house, and again, it was cool. We all kind of lived like all like down right next to the shops and whatever. It was just a totally fun world to play on, honestly. Probably one of my favorites of all time, as I did mention. This is a really cool staircase up here, nice little balcony out here, and it was very like walled off, and had some good defense for whatever reason. I think this was like a check-in point. Yeah, look at this. Doors can be opened and closed in here, and I don't know why, but anyway, and it looks like there's more over here. Does it close both of them? Let's see. No, it doesn't. I don't know why that was like that, but anyway. That's kind of cool. Nice little roadway back here or something. We have some little stadium seats here for the hockey rink. This was a very fun thing. We played so much hockey on this. Okay, and we can look at these signs. They're all just numbered off beds, and we got some random stuff in here. But yeah, we literally would spend hours here, and we'd go with an item. And how it worked was we would shoot the item like this, and if you picked it up, then you picked it up, right? So that you kind of start with it in the middle. You both start in your net. You'd run towards the item, and then if you picked it up, then the person had to kill you until you dropped it. And then once you drop the item, and the only thing that you have in your inventory would be the item. Once you drop the item, and the person can pick it up and bring it back, and you had to try to get revived and back out here in time to stop them and kill them, and then get the item and try to score on the other person's death. I know it sounds like it wouldn't work, but it actually worked really well, and it was really fun. Didn't even realize this, but there's like little boxes back here with windows in. That's very cool. This entire world has like a lake going around it. I'll show that a little bit later, but we've got this little modern house here. I believe this was one of my houses, but maybe not. I'll show you guys my actual house in a couple seconds. I know exactly which one it was, but I don't think this was my house. This must have been somebody else's, because I don't remember this. I did build it though, however. I do remember building this, but I just don't know who it was for. Anyway, back on the main street here, we've got a pretty cool little dispenser thing going on here. I don't even know what this thing is. I think it's just like a free kind of drop party thing. Yeah, it was kind of just like a fun little setup. Over here, we've got boats are awesome. I don't know what this was all about. It was just like random boats and whatnot. This one's $10,000 red speed, and it had the right amount of blocks to build each one of these. Even like a little try sitting on section, you could put a boat down. I don't know, kind of goofy, but it was kind of cool at the time, I suppose. But now I look back and I'm like, what the heck was that? I don't know what this is either. This looks like some sort of stall or something. Iron was our money, by the way, so if you guys see iron everywhere, that's why. This looks like a pig spawner. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, now there's two streets. That one's going to take us downtown, so I'm going to do that one last. I'm going to kind of feature or focus on this street over here. Again, we'll ignore those builds for the time being. This was, what was this? This may have been a factory or some sort of storage area. Mob drops. Yeah, this was like a storage room, I guess, like a community storage room, or maybe it was to store items that we were going to make for sale and whatever. Okay, now this was how we would organize, I guess, money storage or something, or iron storage. This is Jumping Lego, which was actually a player on here back in the day. Oh man, and I guess that would have been his money. We've got some stuff stored here as well. Membership, I don't know what this is. Membership storage, okay. I guess it was like membership storage stuff, I don't know. Oh, and of course butter was gold at the time. Oh my gosh. Anyway, if I'm being completely honest, I don't remember what this thing was really for. Maybe just block storage, or maybe it was some sort of actual more elaborate I call it a warehouse, but I don't think I was like into that kind of stuff back then, so I have no idea. If we go over here, no dogs allowed. I don't know what this place is either. It looks like some heavily secured place with some iron and then bedrock. Oh, I think this may have been like the vaults where you stored stuff, right? Or maybe the jail cell. It could have been a jail cell. Nope, this was definitely the vault, guys. Diamonds, emeralds, gold, iron, nether stars, coal. This would be something cool to actually do in my current city, is have like a cool vault. I just want to get into more stuff that has purpose, right? If you guys know what I mean. I think that could be a lot of fun. But there you guys have it. That was the vault. Got this build in here, and I don't know what this was all about. Why is it raining again, guys? Like, that is super strange, isn't it? Oh, this was all supposed to be glitched things, I think, back in the time. 79 glitched ice, 137 command blocks. I don't know. I have no idea. Or maybe that's how to get them, because everything had a different number back then, right? 59 crops. I don't know. I don't know what this store is for, honestly. I don't understand any of this. Maybe this was just a store to memorize all the different commands for everything. I don't remember. But anyway, we're going to go across the street here. We have E-Boy's Pet Store. Missing cool... Or Ocelot. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Contact E-Boys. Blah, 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 blah. Something. I don't know. Cool, pretty cool little store here, though. Hints and tons of signs. Probably all misspelt. I don't really know what's going on here. But anyway. Got a little bakery right here. This is like a fun little thing. Tom's Meat Shack. I can say Tom. I don't think Tom was an actual person in this game. But you guys can see that we got a little Tom's Meat Shack over here. Over here, this is supposed to be a kind of a fun thing. That was the logo for it. This is the mall. And yeah, it was just kind of a bunch of little stores in here. Honestly, it's not that bad. It would have been nice to have all these little stores done. But quite honestly, I think the issue that this mall faced, or that why this didn't kind of take off and whatnot, was just that we had such a community built, and we just didn't have enough players to fill this. Everybody already had their little store and their little house and whatnot. I just don't think there was much of a use for it. However, still a cool idea, and it would have been fun if we'd gotten some more people on here to go check it out. Next up here, we got another house, which I can't seem to get in. I don't know why, but I don't know. There's nothing going on there, guys. It's just some grass and whatnot. Kind of an interesting build, though. This was a weird one. This is... check out the new roads. I don't know what this is about. I guess that's the city map. Hello, pig. Check out the new roads. Yeah, I don't really know what any of this is about. This is funny because it's my world now. Remember, this was somebody else's house for sure. This had nothing to do with me. And wow, they got some stuff. Wow, they got it was all about diamonds, guys. How many diamonds did you have? That kind of determined your status in the world. Missing a door here as well. I wouldn't leave those diamonds out front, buddy. I think they might get stolen. But yeah, it's interesting. These are some more houses. I believe people own them. I want to say they did. This was a flow rider. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these. They have them on like cruise ships and stuff. And I had actually ridden one as a kid. So I'd put it in the backyard of this house, I guess. This was definitely me because nobody else would have done that, I don't think. Yeah, and then this was just like a little house that somebody could have lived in, I guess. Mailbox and whatnot. They got some stuff in here. All right, moving over to this side of the street. We've got some donations here and whatnot. Don't know what that is. Again, not going to go too deep into it. This looks like the actual jail cell. Yeah, this would have been the actual jail cell, I guess, for the world. I don't know why that's there. But anyway, you guys also got to remember there was no clone command or anything. Not that any of this stuff was too difficult. What is this over here? A little fancy little hidden area back here. More diamonds. Oh boy. But yeah, I mean, there's no clone command, so I mean, I'm kind of suggesting that because this next building, the Starscream Hotel, the big gold Starscream Hotel, a nice little lobby here with some grass floors. And if you make your way upstairs, you're gonna find that every single one of these floors actually has like a full interior done. I don't know. It probably didn't take that long, but I know, again, no clone command or anything, which means I actually went and did this all by hand, which probably at the time took me forever. I believe each floor has it too. Yep, every floor has it, so that's pretty cool. I just said like cool and cruel in the same word there, but yeah, I mean, it was both. It was cruel to build, but it was cool now that it's all done. Another nice little modern house down here. I don't think this belonged to anybody, but then again, I'm not quite sure. Oh boy, I told you guys that we get to see it. It's raining. Why is it raining? Minecraft, seriously. I don't get it. It rains every 2 seconds in this game. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, check it out, guys. This is actually the first house that I ever kind of built for myself. This was my house in the world. It was supposed to be a big, huge mansion. Doesn't really feel like it now, but at the time, it was crazy. It was like the biggest house like ever. I had like all these cool maps, which is like the coolest thing. They don't even line up, I don't think, but yeah, I had like, you know, chest storage over here, 2 enchanting rooms, which was like insane. And then my bedroom up here, like a 4 wide bed. I just remember all my friends always being so impressed by this and being like, how did you get that house? It's like, well, actually, now that I look back at it, it's not that crazy. But yeah, I mean, at the time, it was like, how'd you get that? I was like, yeah, you know, yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy. This was, I think, based off Etho's design for an automatic horse stall. Maybe not, though. No, I don't think it is, actually. Okay. Anyway, then we had this cool like lake out here, and again, I'm gonna get to the lakes at the very end here, and I'll go and check out that side of the world. But yeah, just some docks and whatever. If we go over here, sorry, I had to get that because of a name, but now it's all covered up. We're good, guys. We got another storage room in here. I think this was actually somebody's storage room, which I may have helped them build. Yeah, I definitely did, because again, based off the Etho design, right? Super cool though, just like a really cool kind of build. I actually kind of like the look of this. This would have been cool to build in our survival world. Anyway, we should all be good now to move on to the downtown kind of area. First off, we have this really cool metro station. I might as well just cover it now because it's kind of fun. Let's make this daytime. It's got just a bunch of different routes like heading in and out of the city. Let's see what this says. It says to the Valley City. I don't know where that is, but let's go figure out where Valley City is and fly our way out here. I believe that was actually just like the start of the city where I was going to sell plots. But again, the world was just so, we all liked hanging out so much together, and it really was like more of a group thing than a building project. You guys know what I mean? Like it was more of a community, just like a fun project versus like, okay, let's try to build the biggest city or whatever. That wasn't what it was about. Yeah, these were all plots that were ready to be built here. Lot for sale, 5,000. I don't know. So this was supposed to be another city. Over here we have like a little country house with like a little plane. This was definitely a tutorial. There's no way I built that. But yeah, I mean, this was kind of a fun thing. That's basically the metro station for you guys. Let's head downtown now, check out some of the things that we got going on here. In fact, I really like the downtown area over in this area, and I'll show you why. I like having the monorail, first of all. I like the upper area, also coming out of that main station. In here, though, we have Let's Build a Chimney. It was a chimney building service. I don't know why, but somebody set this up. I don't think it was me. I think that was just like, I built these stores, and then people kind of populated them. A furniture store, the perfect dining set, whatnot. This was kind of cool as well. And then if we head over here, you know what I mean, though, guys? This kind of feels like a real city. You're up and close, and I don't know. I shouldn't say it feels like a real city, but it just, I like the feel of it. I think it's really cool. Anyway, we've got like a little apartment in here, I believe. Am I correct about that? Yes, I am. Yes, this is like an apartment for rent above both these both these units, and that was the entrance. Then down here we had a little store here, materials. High quality. That is the best way to spell quality. Anyway, nice little design. This building, I suppose, just had some random stuff here for sale. I better pick up the pace here. It's gonna be a long video. Oh yeah, another one over here. A bed shop. Yep. I don't know who started the bed shop, but that was a good idea. This is like a whole cool like museum. This is supposed to be on the base here. And then Try Me. Again, all these buildings were actually built by hand. This one actually has floors in it and whatnot, which is really cool. I guess they're 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, they are. Nevertheless, so still very cool. And that was just a little tower over here. Then we've got this little building here, which was actually connected to the stadium or the ice rink over here. I think it's the second level. No, the third level maybe, where you can actually walk onto the ice rink. No, okay, the 4th level for sure. It's got to be the 4th. Yeah, here we go. And you can step down into the whole walking area around the rink. I might as well go and check it out right now. Oh, actually, yeah, I remember this. This isn't actually the hockey rink right now. So I converted it a while back to a stadium because my friends and me, we wanted to put on like a little show or whatever. So we converted the entire thing into like a show. But yeah, the ice is still under here, I believe. Yes, it is. So that's pretty cool. Had a little like backstage area over here. Like, hey, get ready for your show. Okay, you're on. I'm going. All right, here we go. And big show. And we had these lights over here. Do these turn on and off? Yeah, they do. Okay, I knew it. They actually had like a little automatic thing, I guess. I don't think that ever worked. But anyway, the lights are off and they can go back on and whatnot. Very cool. Of course, you wall off the back of the stadium, and now you got a nice little, concert venue, if you will. These were like little change rooms. This is like when we really got into the Minecraft hockey games, and we built like, full stadium with them and change rooms and whatnot, and that was good fun. Anyway, I'm out of there and ready to keep moving here. We've got an office tower right here. This is the bank. By the way, a couple of these stone things on the top are, again, just covering up logos and whatnot. But if we head into here, we find that this was the main bank where we got all the iron and the money produced. This is when I started converting it all into paper, I want to say, or something else, or maybe it was just named iron. No, it was paper, and it was all spelt wrong. $5, $1. Oh boy. No, that was actually $1. $10,000, and that's when we kind of got like a real currency system going here and whatnot. You could trade in your iron and your diamonds. Why is it raining again? Oh my gosh, we're inside, and yet it's bugging me. And then this was, I guess, where we stored the money. Yeah, I guess so. I made this all by hand. I didn't realize that you could copy it at the time. Kind of cool building, though. I mean, I did a couple floors of it here. It had this big opening down the center. Anyway, whole fireworks show would go off here. Nope, no fireworks left. That figures. But yeah, I would make them over here, and then I would put them in here. And this was like a little, I don't know what that is. It's like a little minecart track for whatever reason. Another building over here is just a big empty one. It was supposed to be like a hospital, but then it ended up not being a hospital. And then I think it's a tutorial actually. So, I mean, I'm not taking any credit for that one. My kind of version of the Empire State, I rebuilt this basically in the latest city world because of this. Like, this was the very first version of it, and I wanted it again in the newer world. Even though it's not the most attractive thing, I just thought it'd be a really cool thing to commemorate the old world of the original one. This was cool because this is like a big hotel that I did. It's got this nice little walk down area where you can get into the pool and whatnot. And if you head upstairs, each floor again in this one was kind of finished. I don't think it was like full interior, but I think each like one was ready to be moved into almost in a sense. Yeah, each one had three units for sale, and yeah, it was very cool. And I don't know, nobody ever moved into it, of course, but the downtown was fun. Like, we hung out down here quite a bit too. Like, we basically came on here every day after school or whatever, and we just hang out on here and have good fun. And it was all very fun. This lobby in this building is insane. Oh my gosh. I don't really remember much about this. This is supposed to be the tallest tower in the map, I believe. What's in here, by the way? Nothing. Okay, cool. But yeah, tallest tower. It was all laid out here by this big huge stick, and it never got finished. Another tower down here that really never got finished. Not much going on. And then another tower here that never got finished. This was kind of cool. This is like a little apartment building or whatnot. People actually moved in here. Who was this, I wonder? No idea who moved in here, but I do recall somebody actually living in here, which is very cool. And then, yeah, somebody had the penthouse, I believe, in here. Yeah, somebody had moved into here as well, which is very fun. This tower was actually originally built by me and a couple buddies on Xbox. Was it? Xbox 360, I believe. And then I kind of replicated it here and built the exact same one in here. This is a very cool tower, though, indeed. I don't know what's in here. I think there was something cool in here. Let's see if we can find it. Ah, here it was, guys. This is like a whole something. Okay, never mind. I don't know what this is. Can I go down? I have no idea. This was just an empty thing. But yeah, there was supposed to be something, I suppose, in there. Ooh, there's a nice little... Oh, I didn't realize that they had glass here. I don't think you guys can make out what that pink says from over here. But anyway, yeah, we've got like this cool little observatory room up here. Didn't even realize that that existed. Very cool. I think all this stone was put here, by the way, guys, under the glass just to get rid of some of the light that was coming in there because we wanted to do some nighttime concerts and whatnot and see the lights. This was another tower that was started and never finished, so kind of a nicer looking one, to be honest. This might be something that I would build in the current world, but probably not, to be honest. All right, guys, next up here is a project that I'm still proud of to this day. This is kind of like what I've been doing in my newest world when we said that we were going to do the cruise ship. A couple of videos on the channel already existing about that. However, I think this build actually kind of deserves its own tour, so I might go ahead and do a separate tour of this entire build. It's got full interior, and it's just kind of cool. Obviously, it's an older build and whatnot, but I think it still will live up to the hype and whatnot. I don't know what I'm saying, and whatnot a lot, though, apparently. Yeah. Cool back here, though. I don't know. I just like the design. I think it turned out really nicely, and I'd love to show it to you guys in more depth in a full video of its own, so expect that coming out at some point. Yeah, I mean, I just love the bow and the lines in it. I think I did a really good job with it. Anyway, yeah, I'll see if I can get a whole video down on that one alone. I had another ship that I started here, which I really didn't like the bow on because I think it was a little too curvy. I seem to just recall all this, but this was supposed to be another smaller cruise ship. And then a little marina over here with some docks and some boats. Well, how many times has it rained this episode? I want you guys to count them for me. Is this 5 or 6? I think it's the 6th time, right? Is it because when you clear, like weather clear, it like triggers it to rain more? I have no idea. Oh, check it out. It's even got like a little cabin down here with a bed and another bed and then like a little bathroom, I guess, and a little kitchen. Very cool. I guess both these have that. Yeah, that's a very fun little feature. By the way, obviously this was all supposed to be water and it was going to be added after the fact, but I just never got around to adding the actual water, which doesn't help make things look good. Again, all this water was placed by hand because yeah, I just didn't have fill commands or anything at the time. These are kind of cool over here. I built this kind of nice looking bridge. We're going to enter the other side of the river now, and then we're going to kind of loop our way back around and show you guys one more thing over in that corner. Let's set the time today and start off with, we'll get down here on player level. We'll start with the one on the right. This was definitely a tutorial. This was Corrales' Italian Mansion. I actually rebuilt this again, or a similar version of it in the latest Minecraft world that we're on, the city world. You guys can see that in the other tour. But yeah, it's just a tutorial. I'm not going to go into it too much. I believe the tennis court was a tutorial. Helicopter pad may have been mine. I'm not going to take any credit though. In fact, I may have built a guest house as well. I don't recall though. So yeah, I know I built a couple things here, but this was mainly a tutorial, so I'm not taking any credit for it. Pool here looked very nice, and just a bunch of really nice aesthetic things. This was never my house in the world. Actually, it was somebody that had a little bit more money than me, and we actually did play like that. Like, somebody did have more money, and they bought this instead of me, and I would have loved to live in it, but I never got the chance. Anyway, we're going to head over to this building, which was the one that I bought after my mansion. And this was like the mansion ages. Like, everybody wanted a mansion. And this is just like a modern version. Again, not going to go inside of all of them, but they do have interiors, I believe. Oh, man, now I'm going inside right after I said I wouldn't. Yeah, full interiors, kind of. They're kind of weird interiors, but anyway, they do the trick. This was another one of my buddy's mansions. I built it for him. It didn't really matter what you had on the inside of your house. It just mattered that you had the house, right? Like, you know what I mean? This was a crazy inside. I actually really like, computer just ran out of space there and I got cut off again. Sorry, guys. But yeah, this is actually a really cool inside. I like the look of this a lot. And just heading up here, it looks like I did start interior, but yeah, it was more just about the house that you had and the size of it and the size of your lot. And I like the fence here and everything. This is just kind of a nice looking build from the outside. So you guys can see we kind of advanced a little bit here from the beginning. I think after the tutorial, it really inspired me to kind of play around with some new designs. This may or may not be a tutorial. I want to say it's not, but I probably stole it from somewhere because it doesn't look like something I would do back in this time. This was a mansion that I think I designed all by myself. Not anything too impressive, but just a little wooden one again. And then this was like a really big project that I started over here, but never finished it. Gonna head over here now. You guys can see there was another little lake connected here. We already checked out that modern house. If you come to the little canal though, and I don't know how this cruise ship ever would have made it out this canal into the port, which is the whole idea. But anyway, against the point, yeah, just, you know, slide under that bridge there if you will. I know it's gonna be a tight squeeze, but you'll fit. This was another cruise ship that I built though. This is the very first cruise ship that I built. Kind of an older looking design. I might pop in here for you guys because this won't get its own video, but it did have a jogging tracker on the outside, that was a very cool feature. I was looking at a bunch of features on real cruising ships, and I just went ahead and did that. These were change rooms for the ice hockey rink, because you guys know I have lots of ice hockey rinks in this world. Anyway, we head down the elevator. Again, I don't want to spend too much time because I'm actually running out of room on my computer for some reason. I gotta fix that again. This is, what is this? These are rooms or something? I don't know what these are. Oh no, these were actually all little shops, I believe. And then this was a, I don't know, like a help session or a help area. Arcade, Studio 3 and Studio 4. This is kind of cool. Check it out, guys. A little theater back here. This is actually really fun. I should come around here and hang out here more often. Bar, adults only. We had more, we had more shops, I guess, around here. I don't know what this one was. I guess it's just a little kitchen for this little restaurant. Let's head down a little bit more. I don't know what's in here. Oh yeah, these are the elevators. Okay, let's head down to the bottom floor here and check out what's going on. Oh, this is all the crew. They could all eat in here. Little kitchen. These were their staterooms. They were all back here in the front of the ship. And then a lot of crew rooms. Or maybe this was like the actual dining hall. This may have been the actual dining hall, guys, for like all the guests. Another kitchen in there, and that is basically it. Oh yeah, and then of course the entrance into the actual theater here. Here's some studios. This is like a massage or I don't know, like a pedicure area. I don't even know what you call those things. A salon. Here we have the stage. Again, a little backstage area here as well. Very cool, actually. I really like the design of this. I'm happy that we came here and checked this out. Real quick. Let's head up to the top here and see what is going on. This floor is like a little driving thing or something. I have no idea what's down here. Can we go out here? This is a casino, I guess. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going all the way up. Oh, these are actually all the rooms up in here. Very cool. And then a pool right down there in the middle. And if we go all the way to the top here, you're going to get to the outside level. Oh boy, this is so cool. And then a nice little pool up here and whatnot. Horrible back on this ship. Oh my gosh. But it did have a nice little aqua theater out here. The Royal Caribbean Allure of the Seas, I believe, or Oasis of the Seas. One of those, or both of them even, I think, because they're twin ships, had an aqua theater on it. I've actually been on the, I believe, Allure of the Seas. Yeah. So, and that had the aqua diving board area. You know what I mean? Like they come and do the water shows and the pool and whatnot. Very cool. Raining again. Oh my gosh. How many times? That 7? Maybe. Oh, please don't burn. Okay, let's check out a couple more things here. We had this indoor dock system, I believe. Yeah, this is like a nice little indoor marina. Cruise ship that never got finished, so we're not going to bother checking it out because I think at that time I had already started the other one, and I was like, no, I'm not going to finish this one, obviously, because it's kind of an older design. This goes up to the sky into the middle of nowhere, and now we're getting to the airport. First attempt at a plane was right here, and then I decided that I would watch some tutorials, and I ended up with these guys. By the way, it's like a little plane terminal. Nothing crazy going on here. Jet planes terminal, private jets only. I'm going to fly through here again because I just kind of want to document the whole world for anybody that wants to go back, even if they played with me back in the day and they want to come see what it's all about. This is like the customs area, and then you actually board through here and get onto your car, which would take you to another city. Anyway, there's supposed to be a hangar right here, and then this was the first plane that I built. These were based off of, I don't remember the guy's tutorial, but this was not the best version of it. I've kind of got really good at plane building at the time. You could say I kind of really got addicted to it. So these were both the tutorial planes. I believe this one was too, but then I started going off on my own and building my own planes. And then I'll show you where I got with that. But yeah, over here, guys, this is a private jet that I think it was also from a tutorial. But then I built this one, I think, on my own. And then another little jet over here, which I may have built kind of based off the tutorials, obviously. But then I got into more of my own stuff. I can get another little kind of private one here. They all have little interiors as well. Oh, I love these things so much. This was definitely my own, though. This is a 777. And I was pretty into airplanes as a kid as well. So I kind of knew everything about them. This was a Boeing 777, though. I believe that's what you call that now. I don't even know. I haven't looked at airplanes in the longest time, but it was kind of designed here. You know, we have business class and whatnot, and all the different classes here. Oh boy, this was fun. And the little cabins back here for the people and the bathrooms, of course. If we're just gonna get through the escape doors there. This was kind of my favorite one. This was a 747. Obviously the double decker for half of it. The the business class or the rich people go up to the top and whatnot. Very cool as well here. And if I head up here, you guys will see, yeah, very nice, like lounges almost. And this is also where you drive from. So very cool. Check out the view from up here. This jet was so big that, I had to make some accommodations for the airport just to park here. I know, I probably could have, I actually didn't even have to do that. Probably could just move the jet back when I built it, but I kind of didn't do that. So anyway, Go Air though, yeah, all over here. And this was the business class and then the regular class. And check out how big this plane is. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And that brings an end to that. I mean, the airport didn't really get finished. It went all the way out to there, and I don't know what the plan was for it, to be honest, but that was everything at the airport. And guys, I think with that concludes this tour. Wow, there's a meteor over there, by the way. That was kind of fun. I don't know why I didn't show that, but there's a graveyard there too. Didn't show that, but anyway, there's a couple things I missed. But very cool world here indeed. And oh man, I'm so happy that I was able to get back here. You see, this bridge, this accommodates for the cruise ship. Almost. Does it? It still doesn't. Never mind. It could almost slide through there, though. I mean, this one just doesn't. It doesn't care. It doesn't. I don't know where this went, by the way. Where did this go? Does it say? This way to cruise ship port. Enjoy your vacation. Oh, there you go. Just like a nice little area or way to get over there. Anyway, guys, I am going to end the tour there. I appreciate all you guys that stayed along here and actually checked out the whole world. And this was a very exciting thing for me to do. Had a lot of fun building this world. And yeah, I mean, it was just really cool to go back and see everything. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to go below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.